Hello everybody! How are you guys tonight? As promised, I'm here Saturday night to play Tales of Xillia. In my opinion, one of the absolute best Tales of games ever made. And with the best battle system in the series. Also, in my opinion, well, everything is my opinion. It feels weird to say, in my opinion, you know. The fact that I'm saying things makes it obvious. Anyway, Tales of Xillia, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the only Tales of game in existence where it lets you choose one of the main characters. Every single other Tales of game has a predetermined protagonist, and this is the only one that has two. Yeah, right, I'm going through all of them. Fantasia, Destiny, Destiny 2, Eternia, Rebirth, Innocence, Tempest, Legendia, Symphonia, Symphonia 2. Yeah! As a matter of fact, it is. This is the only one where the game lets you choose between the two main characters, which is pretty cool. I mean, I've beaten this game twice, one with Mila and one with Jude. I've seen both points of view, both sides of the story. It doesn't change much, unfortunately. Gameplay-wise, it does matter who you choose, who you play as, because they obviously fight differently. But you can switch to any playable character in the game, so it's kind of pointless. And the story is almost the same. These two guys, sorry for the spoiler, but they spend almost the entire game together. They're only like separated for a couple of hours. That's the only interesting aspect of playing with this. It's like Star Ocean 2. Star Ocean, the second story. Like, there's almost no point in choosing one character over the other. You choose whichever you feel more comfortable with. Plus, you get small things from Mila's point of view or Jude's point of view. Jude, he plays with the fists. He's a fighter like Xenol Coolidge, Tales of Legendia, and Mila. And I fucking love Mila because she plays so good. She's very easy to control, and she's a beast with the sword. I'm gonna go with her. Plus, Jude starts in the hospital, and you know, he's a doctor there, a student, and it's kind of a slow beginning. Mila is a faster beginning, so I'm gonna go with her.
Onward.
Anyway, thanks for joining, everybody. This is Tales of Xillia on the PS3.
I sense it up ahead.
Whoa! Hi.
Just keep quiet, and I won't need to hurt you.
Wait, why are you breaking into the lab? What are you...
That's strange. What part of keep quiet didn't you understand? So, ready to hold your tongue now? much noise. Could you try coughing quietly? What are you doing here anyway?
Can I talk? I dropped something. I was just picking it up, see? What are you up to? The guards will be here any second.
That's why I need to hurry. And you need to go home. Before they arrest you for trespassing.
Have you guys played a game called Death's Gambit on the PS4? I just got it as a gift from Bram.
Yes, the lesser spirits in this area have gone silent as well. That power anomaly we felt when it happened, the one that absorbed the spirits, its source is here. Why do humans persist in seeking power that could destroy the world? They don't need Spyrex to survive. Yes, it must be their work. That's my gut reaction anyway. Mind you, it's not just any gut reaction. It's Maxwell's instinct. Isn't that enough? Look, that's enough talk for now. Let's find the Spyrex.
Mila is here on a quest to destroy all Spyrex. What's a Spyrex? Well, you'll get to find out later in the game. No, I didn't see the new Final Fantasy VII trailer. Why? Is it different? What happened? Is it controversial? So none of you have played Death's Gambit. Apparently it's some kind of Metroidvania game too. I just got it on the PS4. To promote your own channel, yeah, you better donate. Yeah, it's like an indie game. Death's Gambit, like death. Death's Gambit. Gambit, like the guy from X-Men. Really curious about that game. I'm thinking of streaming that game for Twitch. I haven't touched Twitch in like a month or so. Mila, I never liked her outfit. It doesn't make any sense. Like that's the shortest skirt I've ever seen a character. Makes no sense. It's just dumb. She looks so fucking skinny, like impossibly skinny, like she hasn't eaten in, like she's anorexic, man. I don't know. She has beautiful hair though.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Shh. No need to make a scene. Cooperate and I'll go easy on you.
Intruder, you're under arrest.
Next. Freak! Who's next? Try fire! Who's next? You would still be alive, had you minded your own business.
I haven't played Bloodstained. That's a game that I really want to play. Both of them. Curse of the Night and what's the name of the other one? whatever. There's two of them, right? One that resembles the 16-bit or before 8-bit era Castlevanias, and the other one which resembles the most modern ones. Still better than Velvet's costume. They're both ridiculous anyway. Yeah, Konami is garbage. It still is the worst video game company ever. Hey guys, I'm sorry, but I couldn't borrow Tales of Xillia 2. No one has it, and I left my copy back in Mexico.
Too easy.
So there will be no Tales of Xillia 2 stream. I'm sorry, but instead I got Tales of Graces for tomorrow. I love how you can do this and it's like she's not wearing any, like what the fuck is she wearing? Unfortunately, Tales of Graces has one of the slowest beginnings in the Tales of franchise because you start off as kids and it's kind of boring. But then again, there's Sophie, and I love Sophie, so...
Yes, it's certainly a big facility, but we'll find it if we search hard enough.
Nah, Mila is just an optional boss in Tales of Berseria.
Look at the size of this place. They must be working on something big.
Attack!
Who's next? My sword rings true.
Right now, Mila is extremely powerful because she has the spirits. Then things are about to change.
Relax my guard. Honestly, with all of you around, what is there to fear? Far too easy.
Yeah, that's why all battles are like 2 seconds. Because she's overpowered right now. She starts off overpowered. And then something happens and... well, you'll see.
In here?
Mila looks like a stripper. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, quit trying to act calm.
This
That
bitch.
girl.
So you're the visitor I heard about. This guy's no fun. I'll kill you first.
What's her name? Aria?
Run!
I'll rip that pretty face of yours.
Agria.
to pieces.
Yeah, Agria. That's her name.
I prefer you didn't.
You're...
Who the hell are you?
I don't have time to explain. Leave now and I may spare you from any bodily harm.
Like hell? Damn it.
Yep,
Kidding me?
that's all.
Is that a freak?
You are correct. The Lord of Fire.
I can't believe you were able to summon him.
Well, whatever we think or say about Mila's outfit, fact is I love her personality and her character development in this game. She is one of my favorite female protagonists in JRPGs. She's in my top 10, man.
Excellent.
That wasn't too bad. Whoa.
I told you to go home. Don't tell me you live here.
No, of course not. I'm sorry.
Is this the work of the Spyrex?
The what-ix?
Could it be connected to the disappearance of the lesser spirits?
Huh? You're losing me. Disappearing spirits?
You really need to go home. Someone might not swoop to your rescue next time you're in trouble. The Spyrex must be somewhere else.
Hey, wait. I'm kind of trapped here. If the professor were with me, they might have let me leave, but can I come with you?
I see. If you stick with the person who saved you, then you won't need any more saving. Clever boy.
Boy? You don't look that much older than me. My name is Jude Mathis.
I'm Mila. Mila Maxwell.
My hands are still shaking.
And for good reason. You were almost killed.
I'm a civilian. Why would she attack me like that?
I don't think she's part of Rashigol's army.
If she's not a soldier, then what is she doing at a military facility?
An ironic question for you or I to ask, don't you think?
I see your point. Did you kill her?
I'm not sure. I tried to go easy on her, but humans are so fragile. I keep having to tell the Four not to overdo it.
I'm not really following you.
Lots of kids right from the start.
Are you finished here?
Huh?
I assume you had some reason for coming to this place.
I was worried because Professor House hadn't come back. But he's...
One of the people who died while connected to that machine?
Yeah. I can't believe it. The professor had been so excited about the request from Orda Palace.
I see. Yes. Yes, I suppose so.
Huh? Oh, wait for me!
Best girl, sexiest girl, nobody can beat Pressa. In this game, as a matter of fact.
What's going on?
Our Lilium orbs are shining.
I've been wondering what this thing is since I set off. My handmaid told me I had to carry it with me.
Well, it comes in handy if you face monsters. It gives you the power to fight them. I got one myself when I left home, just in case.
Thank you, Rem. Do you ever think about doing a let's play of a game or series? Oh, you mean like short videos? And beat the whole game? Nah, it's too troublesome. And they barely get any views. Nah, not really, man. That's why I do streams instead.
So, that's how it works. This is actually my first time developing it too.
I see. So it's a tool that taps into inherent abilities. I imagine that powerless humans never leave home without them.
You talk as if you're not human yourself.
My favorite rock track in JRPGs? Rock as in you mean opening? Because I have one, is the opening on Spectral Souls. You know, Spectral Souls on the PSP. And Code Vein also has a very kick-ass song. Thank you, David. Thanks for joining, man. It's rare to see you here. Camila from Fire Emblem is over-sexualized? Well, come on. Like half of JRPG girls are nowadays overly sexualized. But you know what? You learn to respect every girl after playing a game like Valkyrie Drive. That is over-sexualized.
Mila Maxwell. It must be pretty weird having the same name as the Lord of Spirits.
Not at all. We are one and the same.
I'm sorry?
I am Maxwell, Lord of Spirits.
What? Come on, you're totally human. You look just like a normal woman.
I would hope so. That is the form I created for myself.
The form you created?
Yeah, the form you created and dressed. Right. Like, her outfit makes no sense and it doesn't match her personality. It's just dumb.
So you're that Maxwell. Lord of Spirits, ruler of elements.
You don't believe me?
A person claiming to be a spirit? It's a bit much to swallow.
Then how do you humans prove your identities to each other?
Well, by showing identification, I guess. I have a medical school ID card.
Oh. Then I doubt that I'll be able to prove my identity to your satisfaction. I wouldn't even know where to apply for a spirit ID card.
Is it really okay for me to be following this person?
Poor Jude, getting dragged into all kinds of situations.
My sword rings true.
I love these 3 seconds battles. Hey, where's the freaking... Oh, there he is. You know, I really liked Valkyrie Drive. I love beat 'em ups and fast characters. It was pretty good. Even without the fan service, it would have been awesome. And the story in Valkyrie Drive is obviously starts off really fucking stupid, but wow, miraculously, let me stress that out, miraculously, like very surprisingly, becomes really good near the end. Like halfway through the game, you're like, wow, this is really interesting. But yeah, everybody plays that fucking game for the girls. In fact, I know they are from the same developer, but I prefer Valkyrie Drive 1,000 times over any of the Senran and Kagura games, because the Kagura games are, I don't know, it's just the girls look like very young, underage, and in Valkyrie Drive at least they look like women, like 16 or 17-year-old, at least. God damn it.
Here we go!
My sword rings true.
Well, there's a fighting game, right, on the Senran and Kagura games on the PS4. If it's a fighting game, I might be interested. Is it any good? I don't want to play the others. Beach volleyball or you know, those fucking games. What a waste of time, there's nothing here.
Over already?
Thank you, Awad Khalid. Is it Awad or a what? I hope it's not a what. Thank you. I tried watching the anime Valkyrie Drive. It is fucking garbage.
I always wanted to live up to Professor House's expectations, but now he's dead. What are you doing?
I'm cuddling you.
Why?
I read it in a book. When humans are upset, they feel better when you cuddle them.
What book was that?
A mother's eyes, a mother's touch.
That sounds like a book about child rearing. I'm not a baby.
This technique has no effect on you? Humans are so complicated.
Well, I guess I do feel a little better. Thank you.
So it does work.
Well, let me tell you, the old Idea Factory games, the ones on the PSP era and below, the Spectral series, well, more like Idea Factory before Compile Hard was pretty damn good. Story, characters were fucking amazing. Then for some goddamn reason they created Compile Hard and yeah, shit happened.
Wait, doesn't this lead deeper inside? We're not heading to the exit?
No,
There's something seriously wrong here. Shouldn't we get out?
I'm aware of the danger, but there's something I must find. I'm afraid I can't escort you out before then.
Sure. After all, I was the one who asked to go with you. What's so funny?
It's nothing. When my business here is done, I promise to see you safely out of here. There's no need to worry.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've heard of Mo Chronicle. Fucking piece of shit. My favorite Tales of game is Legendia.
Far too easy. My sword rings true.
Yeah, Fairy Fencer is pretty damn decent. It's a good comedy. I don't mind fine service, you know, it's just sometimes it doesn't make any sense and it adds nothing to the story. I mean, this is one perfect example. This one, right here. Like, why the fuck would they dress the character like that? It's just fucking dumb. But you know what? It's a character, it's a video game, whatever. It's just for fun. Nothing to take seriously. No, it's just, you know what I mean.
Here we go.
What the fuck? Come on.
Far too easy.
Oh, my. I think my controller is running out of battery. There we go. Always get lost in this first part. It's like Tales of games have a reputation of having some really weird-ass dungeons. I think down there is where I'm supposed to go.
My sword rings true.
It's a good chance to kill everybody here because they're so goddamn easy. It's a good area to grind.
Far too easy.
So what I was saying is that the Tales of series have sort of like a custom to make the first dungeon of almost each and every one of their games like kind of hard to navigate through. For some reason.
Far too easy. So this is
Level up. Level up.
far too easy.
That wasn't too bad.
So we're gonna clean the whole place.
Who's next? Who's next? My sword rings true. Far too easy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This is a very good area to grind because Mila is so overpowered. So you better just kill everybody. Let's do this.
My sword rings true.
Oh, but I'm barely getting any experience points right now. That sucks. Just kill them all! Come on, get closer, all of you.
My sword rings true.
What is that?
A Spyrix weapon. I knew it.
The Lance of Kresnik.
The Lance of Kresnik? That's the name of the sage from the Genesis Age. Huh? What are you doing?
So this is what humans call irony. Naming this weapon after Kresnik. Listen up. We must destroy that which harms man and spirit.
Those are the four great spirits. So that really makes her Maxwell? doing here?
You are really starting to make me angry!
You get to see Agria's underwear every time. No problem, David. Good to see you too.
What the heck's going on?
Oh, are you insane? Don't you know this is going to drain you too?
Your suffering, it's worth it!
It's acting directly on her mana lobes.
This wasn't part of the plan. But it's nothing I can't deal with.
Are you gonna try and stop it? Do you know what you're doing?
That's it.
Mila! Look down!
Stop! Or you'll be dragged in with it.
The four spirits? Wait. Take Mila and then run? Huh? What? What are you trying to do?
Huh. Who's that, I guess? Mr. Alvin. Alvin. I like Alvin. He grows on you. No ways. Keep moving. No anime cutscenes, no thanks. It's just the opening anyway.
You okay? Guess swimming isn't one of your powers, huh?
It's not as easy as Undine makes it look.
So you really have lost the power of the four great spirits. What are you gonna do now? There's no way you could destroy that device without their power.
You have a point. Perhaps if I were to return to Nia Kara. Listen, you've been a great help, Jude. Thank you. You should go home now.
Wait!
Yes, I've played Fairy Fencer.
If I said I wasn't, would you let me pass?
Mila!
How foolish, Jude. You should have gone home like I asked.
You in cahoots with her?
What? Haven't you ever wielded a sword before?
Of course. But I always relied on the Four's power to guide my arm. It feels quite different without their help.
Come quietly or else.
I can't believe I'm doing this!
Look at this. I had forgotten about that. How she sucks at that battle.
What's gotten into me?
You saved me again, Jude. Thank you.
Listen, you'd better get out of Fenmont while you can.
Right. You have my gratitude.
The city entrance is always crawling with police. You'd be safer heading to the Sea Haven.
The Sea Haven.
You don't know where it is, do you? This way.
Yeah, I've played some Yakuza games before. The PS2 ones. Couldn't get into them. Not my kinds of games. How is this here anymore?
I'm sorry to have put you in this situation.
It's okay. Besides, I still owe you for saving me. I'll show you to the Sea Haven.
Fenmont. The city built upon spirit arts. I must say it's quite the spectacle.
The Sea Haven is on the opposite side of the city from here. We need to go towards the Central Plaza first.
You seem to know your way around a fight.
Yeah, I studied self-defense when I was a kid.
They say that even the best trained soldiers may panic in the face of actual combat. Yet you seem completely together.
Well, I had a friend I trained with who used to shout "sparring time" and attack me out of the blue. So it's probably thanks to her.
I see.
I'd always wind up on the ground covered in bruises.
I'm sorry to dredge up such painful memories.
What? No, it's not like that.
Don't all bullied children say that?
Bullied? That's not what... Wait. Was it?
Nope, I left my copy of Tales of the Abyss back home. Don't have it with me. And my roommate doesn't have it. He let me borrow this one, as a matter of fact. And Grace is for tomorrow.
We can only get to the Sea Haven via the path that leads to Talem Medical School. After crossing the Central Plaza, turn right at the first corner.
If Ifrit were here, I'd never have to be drenched like this.
I could go and buy stuff at the town, but nope, there are better weapons next town. Better stuff.
You two! Stop right there!
Huh? What's going on?
Doctor? Dr. Jude? From the medical school?
Mr. Eldon? Is that you? What's going on here?
I can't believe you are the one we're looking for. Jude Mathis, I have a warrant for your arrest. There's one for her too. I'm authorized to use force if necessary, but I don't want to hurt you.
But wait, just hold on a minute. We may have done a little breaking and entering, but that hardly makes us public enemy number 1.
So much for that. It looks like they're not listening.
Mr. Eldon!
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have my orders.
Jude, I can't let them capture me. I have to resist.
Then we'll do it the hard way. Go on, get her.
This is goodbye, Jude. Forgive me for all of this.
Think your next move over carefully, Doc. The more trouble you give us, the harder your sentence.
It's just that I just wanted to...
Well, aren't these military types brave? Protecting the world from pipsqueaks like you.
Who are you?
Save the chit-chat for later. Your lovely lady friend's about to set sail, you know.
Wait, but
Yeah, to answer your question, my roommate has a lot of games because he's a reseller. He's not a collector. I have a lot of games here too, most of them which I've been streaming, but you know, I really want to stream some games like Tales of Xillia and Graces, so I don't have them with me. I mean, I don't collect games that I already have back in Mexico, unless they are dirt cheap here to make me re-buy them again. And yeah, thanks, Hidden Gem or Hidden Trash. People are liking that series. That's cool. Senel versus Jude. I think Senel will win. Jude is more like a kind-hearted person and a healer. Senel probably is stronger in a battle.
Listen close, kid. The military issued your warrant, and with the Military Powers Act invoked, you're an ex-marked criminal. If they catch you, you'll face execution.
what? Execution?
Come on. I hope you're sturdier than you look.
What's going on here?
The military's doing drills or something on shore. We were just getting out of their way. Come on, do you really think a pipsqueak, a pretty girl, and a dashing man like me would be up to no good? It's Alvin.
Huh?
That's my name. You said that you're Jude, right?
Yes, sir. And this is Mila.
Hang in there, kid.
Yeah, The Witcher 3, I already streamed that game a long time ago. I only did 1 hour. I liked the beginning, but then it eventually overwhelmed me with its open world mechanics. But yeah, I already streamed that game. Alvin reminds me of what's the name of this guy? Like David Duchovny from the X-Files and Californication. Thank you guys for your feedback. Thank you very much. Yeah, sort of Vermilion. It wasn't such a bad game, but right now playing that game is just meh.
That captain needs to lay off a bit. Is he planning to grill us the entire voyage?
What do you expect? We don't have any sort of identification.
Speak for yourselves.
I can't believe we're heading to Azul.
Look, we're leaving Fenmon's Spirit Climb. You said you're a med student. Didn't expect that.
can I ask you something? Why did you save us? What's in it for you?
Well, cash, of course.
How does saving us make you money?
Simple. I figure you must be in serious trouble if the military's after you. Now that I've swung to your rescue and impressed you with my daring do, I can charge you for my services.
Charge us what? I'm nearly broke.
Same goes for me, I'm afraid.
Seriously? I take more than just cash, you know. Don't you have any precious metals? Jewels? Rich relatives about to croak?
Nothing on me. Everything happened so fast.
I doubt I have anything that would sell for a high price either.
What exactly do you do, Alvin? You look like a soldier, but you sure don't act like one.
You're on the right track, kid. I'm a mercenary. It's better than being a soldier. We don't have to follow orders. We set our own hours, and we help people. For a price.
Well, it would seem like you helped us for free.
Well, it's a risk of the trade. Maybe I'll find some paying customers in Anjou.
Sorry about that.
Charity work. Wonderful. Are we there yet?
It's hard to believe we're in a whole different country, although it feels just like home.
Well, this part of Anjou is hardly what I'd call exotic.
Huh. Hey, there's a map. Let me check it out for a bit.
Brave kid. The way he plays it cool.
Decided to make the best of it, has he? He's not as immature as he looks.
Would it kill you to show a little concern? I mean, you dragged him into this, right?
He insisted on helping me. I told him again and again to go home, but he wouldn't listen. He's here of his own accord.
I see. He believes he got himself into this mess, so now he has to put on a brave face. Either way, he's still acting like an adult.
North of here.
So? You leaving now?
No. Alvin, you must be well versed with a sword. Mercenaries like you must have some battle chops.
Well, yeah, of course.
Could you teach me how to use one? I don't have the 4 to back me up anymore. If I can't wield a sword, what's left?
The 4? Not sure I follow. But I'd be more than happy to teach you. If only you had some cash.
So you won't help?
Here, how about we make some moolah while I train you?
What do you mean?
Well, there's got to be some paying customers here in the Sea Haven, right? Let's take a look around.
So I'm not gonna do Tales of Xillia 2. I couldn't get the game. Roommate didn't have it. My copy is in Mexico, so nope. No Tales of Xillia 2. Sorry, guys. Yeah, read my books. My books. I'm gonna give you guys a link to it. So this is my best book. Here you go. That version, which has both Tales of Xillia games in one disc, that's PAL only. Wasn't released in North America.
This was surging with mana when they activated their so-called Lance of Kresnik.
And there's also one version which has Tales of Xillia, oh no, has Graces. I think it's Graces, Symphonia, and Symphonia 2. Yeah, or is it Xillia, Xillia 2, and Graces? I don't remember. There's one. Man, I wish I could have gotten that. When I was in England, I saw it for 20 bucks. Didn't buy it. What a dumbass.
So this must be the key they used to arm it. Do you want something?
Whoa, hold your fire. I come in peace. Can't a mercenary have a friendly chat with his client?
That much is fine. But when you want to chat, you needn't hold your breath and sneak up behind me.
Sheesh. You make me sound so unsavory. Do you berate poor Jude like this too?
I don't intend to berate anyone. That was never my intention.
Do try to be gentle with him. Boys can be so vulnerable.
That's a surprisingly tender sentiment.
That's what it says on my business card. The mercenary with a heart of gold.
Those are good words to live by. Although, with a motto like that, I can't imagine you'd live very long.
Not the type to sugarcoat things, are you?
Well, like a digital version of my book. The link I put in there is a digital version, as a matter of fact. It has Graces F, Xillia, and Xillia 2, yeah. That's actually one of the holy grails of JRPGs on the PS3.
So these ships have spirits channeled into their sails to intensify the winds they catch. What a clever idea. Human spirit arts can be very impressive.
What are you talking about? That's the digital version. There's the Kindle version and the paperback version. Why is it showing you only the paperback? I don't get it. I mean, that's weird, you know. Here, right here on the link I sent, I can see both the Kindle version and the paperback version. What's going on? The Kindle version is unavailable? How is it unavailable? What the fuck? Maybe it's unavailable in your country? Why? That's just fucking stupid, Amazon. The fuck? Oh, yeah. Well, that sucks. Well, go to Amazon in your own country and type the name of my book, The Reaper's Thorn, Erick Landon. See what happens. That sucks. I can't believe that's just so fucking retarded. How is it possible that a digital version is not available everywhere in this world? It's just a digital copy. That's just dumb. Only the paperback version is available? That doesn't make any sense. Fuck. I don't know, guys.
Hey there. You've got a request, right? How about letting us handle it?
Oh, you're mercenaries. Oh, perfect timing.
What kind of request?
Someone's got a problem with monsters, and we get paid to solve their problem.
Oh, so by taking on these jobs, you get the reward and I get the practice.
Right. Everybody wins. Well, except the monsters. Okay, hit us with the details.
Some monsters we've never seen before are lurking near a lake west of the Sea Haven. A lot of people depend on that lake for water, so those monsters have become a real nuisance. I'm looking for someone to exterminate the beasts.
What What's the reward?
Cash, of course.
You heard the woman. Thoughts?
Sounds fine to me. Fighting monsters will be good training.
Excellent. Now these beasts are no pushovers, so please watch yourselves.
Thank you, Roy. Hope you enjoyed the book.
About your sword training. The monsters aren't just going to stand there like training dummies, you know? We should go over some basics first.
I appreciate it.
Ready your sword. Well, that'll do.
You have my gratitude.
Shall we go?
Wait, Jude. Take a moment to consider your situation. You don't have to stay with me anymore, you know.
Right.
Now that we've crossed the border, it'll be a while before any pursuers from Rashugal get here.
What are you suggesting?
Just that he still has some time to think things over.
Sorry, I'll make up my mind by the time you set off.
Okay, very well. Let's go and complete that request.
Yeah, guys, I'm a writer, an author.
You thought you were doing the right thing. Now you're on the run. That's a pretty tough lesson for a kid your age.
Yeah, but I brought it upon myself.
Now, no can do. RPGs are way out of my league, man. I can write the script for an RPG maybe, but that's about it. Programming, designing games, 3D modeling and shit, I have zero patience for that. That isn't my only book, you know. I've written 10 books. 4 of them are available in English. 4.
Let's see.
What are you up to?
Just trying to organize all of my notes for my thesis.
Those in the books at a time like this? You sure are studious.
Yeah, probably a waste of time. I'm sure I've already been expelled being an X-marked criminal and all.
Ah, cheer up, kid. If I get a chance, I'll testify to the military and the school on your behalf. Shouldn't be hard to make the case that you're just a poor kid who got sucked into this.
Thanks. But aren't you a wanted criminal too?
Ah, that. I guess I did flee along with you.
So if we get captured, I'll testify for you. I'll tell them that you're nowhere near as shady as you look.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Coming soon. Nah. Nah. Yep, nope, nothing. Plus, I barely have any money, do I? Oh, I do have a lot of money. It's great. Let's just buy a pair of boots. Give the cape to Jude. Alvin gets nothing. Save the game and go find those monsters. No, I'm not on a writer's block. I just ran out of motivation. It's just I suck at promoting my books, you know. And I've been busy with other stuff. I'm planning a book for this year. This year we'll see my book number 11. That's a fact. Mutton, get your fresh mutton. Every town in this game. Mutton! Fresh mutton! Are those the monsters?
My Lilium orb is shining.
Mine too.
Wait, you two have orbs too? Great! We should try linked combat.
What's that?
Lilium orbs are handy things. They let you sense your companion's intent. That's a huge advantage in battle. You can coordinate your thoughts to pull off combination attacks. We call this linking.
Sounds great, but how do we do it?
Try it and see for yourself. Focus your consciousness into the Lilium orb.
Nice. Let's do this.
Let's finish this quickly.
Victory born from cooperation and friendship. Not bad, right?
Yes, I quite like it.
I feel much better knowing I'm not fighting alone.
Right there with you, buddy. All right.
Level up. There's like a million save points in this game. Music is just quiet right now. Plus, if I turn up the volume, I'm gonna have to shout so you can guys hear me.
I'll break their guard.
Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty.
Naturally. Or I'll have you fired.
Whoa, hey now.
Well, I hope that's alright with you. Game should be louder now.
Let's go.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
You know, I think there used to be a town around here. Want to take a peek?
But we haven't completed our job yet.
Come on, school's out. Your homework doesn't have a due date anymore. When you accept a request, you can take it at your own pace.
Is that the way it works?
That's the way it works. The whole reason you took the request was to pay my fee, right? If you see another opportunity to make a few bucks, feel free to make that the priority.
I had been planning to get you paid in Nia Kara.
That's so? Well, you're the client. At the end of the day, it's your call.
Okay. Area fire! Onward.
Don't get killed.
Onward.
Almost there. Oh. To the next level.
Okay, it's over.
Let's end this.
Okay, demon face.
Area fire! Who's next?
It's over. You did it.
Flare bomb! Flare bomb!
Tiger blade. Demon face.
Flare bomb! This is the power of Maxwell.
Level up.
Excellent.
The West Branch. The Western Lake of Aladi Trail.
Okay, it's over.
Nice job. Flare bomb is next.
You did it.
Reload! Flare bomb! It's over!
Okay.
Area fire!
Hey,
Yes, I see that worked out very well.
Last Rebellion. I did play it a little bit a long time ago. I don't remember much of it. It's by the same company who made Blade Dancer and Dragoneer's Aria on the PSP. Two of the absolute worst RPGs on the PSP, as a matter of fact. Well, Blade Dancer isn't that bad. Dragoneer's Aria is one of the worst RPGs I've ever played. So I know who has it. I know who has Last Rebellion. Maybe I can get it for cheap and stream it. Yeah, it has a reputation, right, for being really bad. Maybe I'll do the worst RPGs on the PS3 video someday.
I won't let anyone down.
Okay, so where's the freaking lake? There we go. Yeah, man, well, Omega Quintet, that's garbage, man. But he has a very good battle system. My Idea Factory is in garbage. Yeah, Kingdoms of Amalur. Pretty good game. Who are these guys? Oh, I know what's going on. I always get lost. Have terrible sense of direction, then I'm reading your comments. Get distracted. Have to go down there. You know, Lunar Dragon Song, also known as Lunar Genesis on the Nintendo DS. Couldn't be better. Could have been a good game if it wasn't for that stupid ass lose HP while we run.
Ready when you are.
Who's next? Onward.
Lake is down there. Let's go to the lake. To the lake. Do I have any other arts? Windlands? I don't know, I want Windlands here and Rock Trine. Yeah. Stop guarding, Wolf!
The likes of you will not stop me.
Zenith. Zenith, is that a console RPG? If it's a mobile game or a PC game, I probably won't play it.
You're starting to look pretty good.
Yeah.
Windblade.
Okage Shadow King. I streamed the game. I streamed that game about a month ago. A mix of Monkey Island and Diablo and Final Fantasy. What? Shortcuts. I've never used them, you know. In any there's always shortcuts in most Tales of games. I've never used them. I don't know why. I guess I have never a problem with the normal way to cast arts.
Just keep.
Yeah, Okage is dirt cheap.
You seem to possess an aptitude for sword fighting.
What's going on? Oh.
There. Those must be the monsters we're supposed to get rid of.
Indeed. They certainly don't look like the normal fauna for this area.
All right, let's get the job done.
I might include Okage in my next hidden gem or hidden trash video.
Let us move onward.
My favorite Tales of character. That's an interesting question. I think I'm between Velvet of Tales of Berseria, Chloe Valence on Legendia, maybe Yuri from Tales of Vesperia, Repeat. So many good ones. I can't choose, man.
You okay?
I can't complain. No better training than an actual battle.
You got that right. Let's head back to Alati Sea Haven and make a report.
I like Magilo, but I don't know, it took a long ass time for her to grow on me. Right, time to head back. It's a pretty good game, huh? Not much of a slow beginning like most Tales of.
Okay, it's over. Windblade! Tiger Blade! Farewell! Farewell! Rila! Farewell! Onward.
What makes Tales of Berseria so good? I don't claim for it to be good, I just say that I love it. I think Velvet grows on me since the very beginning. Rokuroi didn't even care for him until later in the game. Magilo the same. But then came Aizen. And he's also one of my favorite Tales of characters. I like the guy right from the beginning. His mentality, his philosophy, everything. I like the guy. He's just like me. Do you like Tales of the Abyss? Yeah, Tales of the Abyss is a pretty good game. Just play the game for yourself and you decide if it's a better Tales of game. Don't let others decide for you. Abyss is good, it's just first you get tired of Luke, the protagonist, being an asshole, and then you get tired for everybody else being an asshole towards him because he's an asshole. I think the only redeemable quality of, character of Tales of the Abyss is Tyr Grant. All the others are kind of annoying. But that's just my opinion.
My sword rings true. Excellent.
I won't let anyone down.
I love doing this, coming here to the Lilium Orb and doing all this shit. I don't know, I love it. Every time I level up, I do this. In random order, like I don't give a shit. They're all good traits anyway, and I don't want to decide. Yeah, I like Tier 2. My favorite character in an RPG is Harley from Chrono Cross. I love her. Maybe Lenneth Valkyrie too. Oswald from Oswald Shadow Knight from Odin Sphere. Those are probably my top 3.
And that's a wrap.
Oh, Estelle. Estelle from Trails, man. I love her too. I like Jade in Tales of the Abyss. I like the guy. But then he really starts becoming an asshole towards Luke and kind of killed the character for me. I'm not gonna let him go to waste. Free healing after all.
Okay. Farewell, let's end this. Okay. Final battle. Windblade. You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch.
Thanks.
I really like Christ Valkyrie too. Christ, I love her. Heart's a big favorite RPG character. Divinity Original Sin 2. I played the first one. It was pretty good. See if those new weapons are available now. Yeah, no. Coming soon? Come on. Always donate everything. Nice. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I can only afford Mila's weapon, so that's the one I'm gonna buy. Oh, that sucks. Well, that's okay. Let's get the payment. Give me my money.
Those monsters won't be tinkling in your water supply anymore.
Wonderful. Thank you for your help.
And that's how it's done. More where that came from, too. Lots of people with problems out there. And gall to make them go away.
You're a real pro at this, Alvin. Hey! No fever. How are you feeling?
I don't seem to have any strength.
She's hungry.
Have you been eating properly?
I've never eaten.
I've never
Through
eaten.
Sylph, I drew life from the air. With Undine's power, I received sustenance from the water.
What's she talking about?
I guess the spirits gave her all the energy she needed. Well, now you're gonna have to nourish yourself the old-fashioned way.
I see. So this is what you call hunger. Fascinating.
So, should we rest at the inn? Now that you mention it, I could use some grub myself.
All right. To the inn. Never use the auto item system. Sucks. I didn't like the Ni no Kuni, the first one.
That was quite a sigh.
So seriously, you guys are spying for Azul, right?
What? Of course not.
I've never heard of the Military Powers Act being used against anyone other than Azul spies.
You're thinking too much into this.
Why are you so concerned about this? Unless you're spying for Rashigal.
No. I was just thinking that if you were spying for Azul, maybe you could use your connections to score me some high-paying intelligence work.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I assure you I will pay your fee. You just have to wait a little bit longer.
Fair enough. But even with your special friend discount, the interest is piling up.
Welcome.
3 rooms, please. But before that, can we get something to eat?
Oh, my apologies, but our cook isn't in yet. Hey, is she okay?
She's really hungry.
Can we at least use your kitchen?
Yes, please. Help yourself. Your friend looks like she's about to pass out.
My stomach, it really is growling. And here I thought that was just a silly human expression.
Well, now I guess it makes sense that Mila is so goddamn skinny. She's never eaten, even though she drained energy from Sylph. She doesn't keep any fat in her body, so that's why she's so skinny. But strangely, she doesn't gain any weight throughout the game.
Not bad. It's good. I quite enjoy ingesting calories with you. Humans should learn to cherish these simple pleasures.
What's wrong, Jude? Oh, Jude. Of course I play games that aren't RPGs. All kinds of genres. I think the only ones that I don't like are sports games,
Good morning,
first-person shooters.
Sorry you had to carry me up there.
Don't worry about it. Just part of the job.
Oh?
So now what are you gonna do?
Well,
Good morning.
good day, Jude. I was just about to share my plans with Alvin.
What is it?
I'm thinking of returning to Nia Kara.
Is that your hometown?
More accurately, it's where my shrine is. If I go back, I might be able to re-summon the Four.
So, she really is Maxwell.
This is where you come in, Jude. Will you accompany me to Nia Kara?
What?
It's true that you brought your current situation upon yourself, but I bear some of the blame as well. I'll put in a good word for you with the people of Nia Kara. I'm sure they'll look after you.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into this.
Yes. Remember when you told me I seemed unconcerned? I decided to take that to heart.
Mila, you don't need to practice your swordplay anymore?
No need to concern yourself with my martial abilities.
Well, if nothing else, you know how to swing the pointy end.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Good. You needn't worry.
A little more practice wouldn't hurt, though.
You think so?
Better safe than sorry. Come find me once you're ready to go.
Wait, you're coming with us, Alvin?
Why not? I've come this far.
Hey, Mila?
Hmm?
Thanks.
Yeah, that was a cute moment. That smile. Oh, Mila. Talk to Alvin and head out. Where the hell? Must be right by the entrance. There is.
Ready to hit the road?
Mila, you said it's north of here?
How far?
Less than half a day's flight time, if we could fly using Sylph's power.
Oh, well, I'm afraid my wings are, you know, non-existent. I hope we can find a place to rest along the way.
The map showed a village in that direction, so we should be okay.
Either way, we can't just stay here. We must press forward.
I know, I know. Is Milo really that Maxwell? She does act a bit nutty, but she looks normal enough.
I think it's true. When I first met her, Mila had the 4 great spirits with her.
What? Get out of here.
No, seriously. Fire spirit Efreet, water spirit Undine, wind spirit Sylph, and earth spirit Gnome. It was the first time I'd ever seen them in person, but there was no mistaking who they were.
That's a mighty exclusive club. Can't imagine they hang out with a lot of mortal girls.
Yeah.
Okay, back to this place again. Monsters are a little bit weak now. Might as well just avoid them all. Not gonna find anybody right now.
Oops. Gotta straighten my scarf.
You sure do love that thing.
Don't you? It's one of Fismage's finest. Custom made for yours truly.
I don't know much about brands, but it does look good on you.
You gotta be careful about what you wear, kid. It's how the world judges a man.
I'd rather think what's inside is what counts.
Yeah, and this is how what's inside gets projected to the outside.
You don't believe some people shape what's outside in order to conceal the ugliness within?
Well, if you can't see through a false front, isn't that your problem?
So you blame the victims for being deceived?
If that's really what you believe, Alvin, it tells me all I need to know about what's within.
Man, I sure slipped up this time, huh?
Yeah, what the fuck, Alvin? I mean, it's true. Clothes are a part of our inside. But not a major one. I'd like to think it's not a major part.
You did it!
Should have gone a little easier.
It's like Mila. I mean, how the hell is this part of her inside? The fuck, Mila?
Walking sure is grueling.
That's unexpected coming from you.
I'm just used to having Sylph fly me everywhere. The only time I ever really walked was when I used Undine to travel across water.
I see.
Maybe this is your punishment for treating the 4 great spirits like your personal servants?
Servants? They may help out now and then, but they're the ones who pester me. They're like a bunch of bickering in-laws that never go home.
Did you just call the 4?
Bickering in-laws?
Finally, this part of town, huh? All the way there. Fight these guys.
Out of our way!
Hey, what the hell, dude?
Far too easy.
Oh, that was a good one. Hey, there's a treasure chest there. Let's go and grab it. Maybe it's money. Oh no, just 10 wood chunk. Whatever.
Compared to Fenmont's night climb, the sky in Aujul sure is bright.
That's true. The spirit climbs here are much more stable.
What are you talking about? What do you intend to climb?
Clime. Surely the great Lady Maxwell knows all about the subject?
Don't flatter yourself by assuming I recognize every arbitrary word you humans create. Human arrogance can be so trying.
Mila, do you know what Riza Maxia is made of?
As if I wouldn't know? The power of spirits composes the entire natural world.
Right. The term spirit climb refers to the balance of spirit power. When that power is out of balance, nature can become polarized in one direction. That's why there are unusual spirit climbs, like the perpetual night of Fenmont.
I see. Thank you. Now I understand. You're very good at explaining things.
My pleasure.
Oh, I see how it is. I guess I'm just an arrogant human compared to little old innocent Jude.
Sometimes I feel like I am just as cynical and sarcastic as Alvin. I think the guy has more charisma than I do. Obviously a better accent. River City Girls. Is that the, yeah, beat 'em up based on the River City Ransom. I might try it at some point. Don't be like Alvin. Alvin is alright. I like Alvin. I meant his personality, not his lifestyle. Oh no, this is where we're gonna meet. Oh yeah.
Wow, that's an impressive amount of fruit.
I'm catching a whiff of cider. Oh, they must have orchards here.
Elise?
Well. We don't get many visitors here.
Do you live here, ma'am?
I would hope so. I'm the mayor.
Is this the right road to Nia Kara?
Nia Kara.
Now that's a name I haven't heard in ages.
What do you mean?
It's what people called a long-forgotten village. I don't even know if it still exists. I heard tales of the village as a child. People claimed it lies beyond the Kijara Sea Falls.
Where can we find it?
You'll need to cross some seriously rugged terrain to get there. It won't be an easy journey.
In that case, we should probably rest here before heading on.
Agreed.
I'm afraid our little village doesn't have an inn. Not much call for one. But I've an extra room in my house. You're welcome to use it if you like.
Thank you for your hospitality, ma'am.
Rowan is a pretty interesting character too.
So, why bother taking human form at all?
Spirits are really just masses of mana. They can't interact with the temporal world in that state. For a spirit to take physical form, it needs a catalyst of a corresponding element. As an example, the fire spirit of Freak can take form as a blazing inferno.
And as Maxwell, you can be any element, right?
The human body contains all 4 elements, so it's the perfect catalyst for me to take a physical form.
What would happen if you lost your catalyst?
I would gather elements to make a new one, but I'd have to wait for it to grow up.
Grow up? You mean you start as a baby?
It's time-consuming, but if you want to use a human form as a catalyst, you have to wait for the body to develop.
So even the Lord of Spirits isn't omnipotent.
Not in this human realm, anyway.
Let's just be grateful she didn't go with the male model, eh?
Wouldn't bother me.
Oh, you swing both ways?
That's not what I meant.
Right, Jude. Right.
Apple fruits. No wonder it smells so good around here. Wow, look how juicy they are.
Is that so?
They look like they're at the peak of ripeness. Sweet with just a hint of tartness.
That sounds interesting.
Mila, you're drooling really bad.
For some reason, I can't make it stop.
Sounds like your body is awakened to the joys of eating.
Just keep those mitts off the merchandise. Our rap sheet's long enough as it is.
Yeah, I've played this game on multiplayer. It is pretty damn good, one of the best. Judy's not bisexual, come on. He's a good guy, give the guy a break. All the flowers scene.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Get lost.
Wrong answer, Squirt. Now we really want to know what you're looking at.
It's some sort of shiny object.
It's my shiny object. Finders keepers.
Looks like a puzzle. A difficult one at that.
How about this?
Whoa, what's happening?
This looks like our letters, but different. More like ancient writing.
Let's see here. Heed my words, for I am Ifrid, the intrepid explorer who has crossed the world's edge without fear. Yada yada yada, more self-promotion. Here we go. At last, I have reached Terra Incognita. But alas, I am unable to return home. I shall take my many treasures, seal them in arks, and scatter them about this land. It is my hope that they shall serve as beacons to those explorers who follow in my footsteps.
I'm impressed, Alvin.
But I still don't know what it means.
I've heard of this Ifrid. He's a legendary pirate. He raided cities all throughout Rize Maxia ages ago. He set off to find the end of the world and never returned. Or so the legend goes.
Nice of him to put his treasures in these boxes for us.
The pirate Ifrid's treasures? Oh, I want to find him too.
Maybe you should learn to read first, young man.
Yeah,
Good idea. You'll all wait for me, right?
Sure.
And keep this Ifrit treasure stuff between us.
Yeah, no, kid. I don't care about the Ifrit's treasures or whatever. I never cared for them. Anyway, let's go get Estelle. Elise. Elise. Estelle, all these talk about Estelle from Vesperia and Estelle from Trails of Cold Steel. Oh, I gotta go there first. There's a scene over there. Isn't there a scene here? Or a kid or something? I remember. There was something here. Or maybe I gotta climb? Gotta do some climbing with Mila. Climbing with Mila can be pretty fun. It's not Nier Automata, but come on, it's something, right? Yeah, I feel like a little kid. I think if you drop down, she just drops down.
Now, don't go looking up when a lady's climbing above you.
I'm not you, Alvin.
Let's just get out of here. Whoa!
I felt totally weightless.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that again.
Let's just get inside. Whoa! There is another skid in the town. Yeah, you're right about that. Just remember the scene here, the place here with Elise and the big guy. What's his name? He's one of the 4 generals of Gaius.
What a beautiful view. I bet if I yelled really loud, it would echo back.
So why not try it? You gotta do things like that while you're still young. When you get to be my age, it can get a little embarrassing.
Yeah, all right, why not? Echo!
Echo, 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 echo.
Alvin!
Alvin, Alvin, Alvin.
And what you're doing now isn't embarrassing?
A little, a little, a little, a little.
Fucking moron. Yeah, and the next day we go with Elise. After Elise, I'll leave, guys.
Morning. What are you up to?
Watching people.
Okay.
Oh.
Say, Mila, can I ask you something? What's a Spyrix? Why were you trying to destroy that device in Fenmont?
Spyrix technology is something humans were never meant to have. So, I must take it away from them.
Why?
That is none of your concern.
So you don't trust me?
That's not it. Look, if you saw a toddler playing with a knife, what would you do?
I'd probably snatch it away.
And what would be your reason?
Because it's dangerous. The baby doesn't know how to use a knife. He could cut himself, or worse.
There's your answer.
What? But we're not babies. If we understand what we're dealing with, and if we see the dangers, we can learn how to use it safely.
So you say. But to me, you're no different than infants. I will do what I must to protect this world. If that means destroying the lens of Kresnik, so be it. It's my mission.
I see.
Don't worry, Jude. None of this will concern you once we reach Nia Kara.
No, they said no.
What's going on?
Oh, there it is.
It would seem
Largo.
around here anymore.
So they did follow us.
I don't know, kid. They found us awfully fast considering this isn't their home turf.
Well, it's not like we can ask them about it. Let's go before they find us.
There's an exit in the western part of town. That must be the way to the Kajara Sea Falls.
Yeah, it's the guy's name, huh? Largo. Okay, let's do this.
The soldiers beat us here.
Great. Now what?
We force our way through.
Right, and fast, before any more arrive.
So that's your plan? Just charge through? I thought I was hot-headed.
There she is.
Excuse me.
And Tipo.
What is it?
What are you doing?
We're trying to figure out how to get past those soldiers.
Way to cut to the chase.
So, those people, they're in your way?
Hey! What? Ah! What in the world? How did you do that?
What's going on here? Child, you know you're never to leave the shed. Rashugal troops? Curse you! How dare you come here?
And there she goes.
Huh? Where's she going?
Which way did she go?
Toward the square.
What? No, she mustn't. You all must be outsiders. You should hurry and leave this place.
Yeah, no. He runs so
I have no idea what
funny.
just happened, but I ain't complaining. Things just got easier for us.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, Jiao. Yeah, I thought his name was Largo. For some reason. Anyway, guys, this is it. This is the end of the stream. This was Tales of Xillia. One of the best Tales of, in my opinion. One of my favorites. One of my personal favorites. Alongside the second one, I can't decide which one is better. I love them both equally. Tales of Xillia on the PS3. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and for joining. Great game. This game is still dirt cheap. $20 or less. Even the second one. If you haven't gotten your hands on this game, you should do it right now. And if you want the limited edition, it's also somewhat cheap. It's for sale. I can sell the game to you. Limited edition. Shoot me a message on Facebook if you want the game. Shipping not included. I'm serious. Complete in box limited edition with the soundtrack and the art book. Some $40. 40 US dollars. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.